Hey y'all, it's American Mom. Today, we're watching episodes 9 and 10 of The Sopranos. We're in season 5. Next week, I'm going to put out 11, 12, and 13 just to finish up this season, and then we can start season 6 in 2 weeks. Okay? Last week, Tony met the mistress of one of the mistresses, I'm sure, maybe a main one of his father's, that whole situation. The second episode was, Carmela's dad was having a surprise birthday party, and we saw how that turned out. But Tony went because Carmela's father wanted him there, and he and Carmela kind of, I don't know, it started out flirty, and he spent the night. I don't know where it's going to go from here. Like, I don't know. He's got to do a full turnaround, but I don't know. I don't know where this is going. I know we're getting toward the end of the season, so I'm expecting some shock factors in the next few episodes, but I'm ready to see what happens, so let's do this.
Read the check, please.
The young man took care of it.
Oh, no. You didn't like that. Hell. Tony, it's a nice gesture. No.
You paid the check?
I figured since you're always so, generous, I should reciprocate.
You're lucky you don't get your head handed to you.
Dad.
Let's get something straight. You eat, I pay.
Mr. Soprano.
No, when you have your own family, you pay.
And then he fell asleep right after. He did call me late the next morning. He sent flowers. But other than that, I haven't heard from him all week.
Oh, he's not even going to get out of the car. Yeah. Carmela, don't get your hopes up. Where's Furio?
No love golf. There's Joey Peeps.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah, it's sad when they go young like that.
When they go, there's little Carmine behind it. Payback that whore he was fucking Lorraine Caluso.
You don't know that for sure, John.
Little Carmine knew how fond I was of this kid, Tony. I picked him out of the chorus. Schooled him those years. He was my driver.
Anything from your cop?
Is he going to find out
Some
Tony D
homeless
did it?
fuck saw a guy limping away. And then he wasn't sure.
Oh,
I'll tell
panic
you,
attack.
I don't know how I'm gonna get through Joey's
Here
funeral.
we go.
Whoa, what's wrong? You all right?
No, he's not all
Is
right.
it his heart?
I don't know.
This fucking weather, sudden changes.
The only thing Johnny understands is force.
But the fact is, though, we pissed on a bee's nest. We could have had a sit down. Other captains, maybe.
This isn't the UN, Angelo. I won't let what happened to my father happen to me.
At any rate, I'm thinking it's time I move forward with the divorce proceedings.
Miss Soprano, I'm afraid I'm going to have to cut you short. As far as handling it, I'm afraid I have to recuse myself.
What do you mean? Why?
Oh, hell, the bear's back.
Actually, your husband had been in to see me for a consultation last year.
My husband hired you?
No, but based on a prior meeting, the Code of Professional Responsibility precludes me from representing you because of that consultation.
But he met with Greenberg, too, and he was willing to represent me.
Well, Mr. Greenberg would have found himself in a bit of ethical soup had he actually moved forward.
Still.
See, I don't understand this. Why is my
blackballing
husband
her.
so picky? He talked to 7 or 8 of the top divorce attorneys in New Jersey.
Well, you can probably figure that maneuver out for yourself.
I heard the hooker he was with got it in the chest. Must have been silicone everywhere, too.
Why you always try and top me? You took the air right out of my whole fucking punchline, asshole.
Oh.
Anyway, Joey Peep's mom's a widow. She's in a wheelchair. Johnny's taking care of the interment. That shit there. So I'm thinking we should pick up the headstone.
Yes.
Jason, get into it.
Yeah.
I'll call the marble guy.
They always take care of the family.
Turns out somebody got a look at the guy that did Joe Peeps.
I knew it.
All they got so far, she's got a bad limp.
Huh. Long John Silver, maybe.
Where the fuck did you get the balls? I am bending over backwards trying to stay neutral. And you're out there acting like a fucking free agent. Because I'm sick of you leaning on this cousin thing and that bad hijack like you can do whatever the fuck it is you want to do. Because you went away that night and I didn't.
You're the one keeps bringing that up. I'm fine with it.
First of all, for the record, I had nothing to do with this.
Don't fucking lie to me.
Even if I was, would you really want to know? That'd just be another problem for you with Johnny, right?
Fucking be straight with me. I could use all that.
Put me in, coach.
He already asked, and you didn't do it, Tony, so he went elsewhere.
Stop by my dad's. Looks like he got you a job working construction.
Construction? That's awesome.
It's in Jersey, though, so you'll have to take the PATH train.
Fine, no problem. I'm supposed to be picking up scrap.
You'll be picking up your teeth in another second.
Hey,
Did he call him Shaggy?
You need something to do?
Get fucking lost.
Come on, guys.
Why do I like Polly so much?
Go! Before it sets in the treads.
Hey, those Sopranos. That's her boyfriend.
Oh.
There he is.
I can't find any Lysol.
Don't worry about it. Why didn't you tell me you were dating my niece? Here.
Oh, here's some money.
Invite me to a public place so you can ambush me?
Accept the fact that I am moving on with my life.
Moving on. That's what you were doing after the party last week?
I think you and I both know that didn't change anything.
Well, first of all, we're Italian. We don't believe in divorce. We believe in the nuclear family.
Will you listen to yourself? I have an attorney who is going to aggressively pursue my custody of AJ and also an equitable distribution of our assets.
Don't tell him who it is.
Our assets?
I am through trying to get you to provide beyond the minimum I need to live.
Oh, so it's fucking money. Go stand over there. I'll call you when I'm ready. The only reason you have anything is because of my fucking sweat. And you know every step of the way exactly how it works. But you walk around that fucking mansion in your $500 shoes and your diamond rings, and you act like butter wouldn't melt in your mouth. And you don't want it to get ugly. Too late.
I want what I am entitled to.
You're entitled to shit.
Oh.
She's ready to order.
You should talk. That skank I saw you with, this girl's fucking mustache, it must have been like kissing a fireman.
Well, you ought to know, sweetie.
Oh, here we go.
Do me a favor, huh? Hold this. Sorry. I meant to hit you in the fucking mouth.
Hey,
yo.
Okay.
Gene, relax.
You okay?
All right.
No, he's
Come
not.
on.
He's kids.
You should have seen these guys. They were laughing. It was fucking sick. I mean, is this what you grew up with?
What are you talking about?
These people, your dad's friends.
I never saw one bit of violence growing up.
What about your dad's road rage? And didn't you tell me you had a boyfriend once who was killed, shot to death or something?
First of all, he was killed by drug dealers. African Americans, if that makes you feel any better.
He knows something's not right.
And we commit his body to its resting place.
Peeps? It's a fucking nickname. Family name is Pepperelli.
They paid for the headstone, so they shortened it.
Dust to dust.
Aw.
Fucking cocksucker.
Oh.
I should fucking kill him and his fucking wife and your cousin next.
All right, come on. Let's take a walk. Calm down. Come on.
Johnny's temper is just like escalating every episode he's in. He started out like pretty quiet. He talks real quiet. He's savage. He just wants to kill somebody. Look at him. He's just pissed.
The fucking gall on that man. His father must be spinning.
Me or my cousin had anything to do with any of this shit.
He was spotted 3 blocks away.
By Mickey Farrell. You gonna bleed some drunken Irish fucking prick over me?
They can talk their way out of
Have a drink.
Oh, God.
I don't want a fucking drink.
Have one anyway.
Don't kill Carmine Jr.'s wife. What does she have to do with anything?
My cousin could not have been in the city that night because he was with me. We were looking for his daughter, John, because she fucking disappeared. We were upstate, Monticello. I'm sitting here humbling myself out of friendship to you, John.
And you're very believable, Tony, but... Oh, God, is he gonna find out?
All I know is I used to be number one cousin. Now I'm being eased aside.
I was thinking in my head he's gonna see something he's not supposed to see, getting there so early. I wasn't expecting that.
You know, I never asked you what your last name is.
It's Detrolio.
Finn Detrolio,
Don't.
my arch nemesis. Let me hear you say, "What's up, Vito?"
What's up, Vito?
Not much, Finn. Except I got a little surprise for you.
What happens?
2 tickets to see your Padres take a beating from the Yanks tonight. I'll see you under the bat tonight, 7 sharp. And I don't like to miss the national anthem.
Oh, I thought he's giving him the tickets. He's making him go with him?
He came on to me, all right? Either that or he wants to kill me.
What?
I saw him blowing some security guard in the parking lot.
When?
Say it.
What are you talking about?
This morning, I showed up early. I didn't want to say anything, but I'm really afraid of this guy.
Is that all you can say whenever it's anything to do with my feelings?
His life's in danger.
So you're going back to Mission Viejo?
I think he should.
I didn't say that.
Go.
Why don't you just admit it? This whole thing, the fight, this stuff with Vito, it's really about you not wanting to commit.
He's screwed either way, but he needs to show up for this damn game. Oh, God. Oh, God. He doesn't like to miss the national anthem.
All I said was I didn't want to go back to the job site, and maybe I should go home until this thing with Vito blows over.
But you didn't ask me to come. You went right to the closet and got out your suitcase.
Jesus Christ!
I can't take her whining anymore. Ah. Buy a damn fan. That thing don't work.
Actually, that's why I called.
Oh, no.
Hit a bit of a snag.
Oh, God.
What kind of snag?
Well, I put a call into Phil Cantor a few days ago, the forensic accountant.
The one with the vending machines.
But then I didn't hear back from him. Suddenly he called and said he wasn't interested. So I called another accountant.
And?
Frankly, when he heard your husband was the defendant, he demurred as well.
No wonder you're having anxiety attacks.
Guilt.
Maybe if you came clean with him.
I had a fight with my mother and I fainted. That's why I missed the job.
Yeah, his other story sounded better. Oh, she's going to want to drown you.
What?
Finn proposed. We're getting married.
Finn, that's his name.
Are you sure? I mean, that's wonderful, honey. I'm just so surprised. Oh, my God, I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
That's where marriage is ending. Okay. Meadows getting married to Finn. Vito. Let's just jump straight to that. I was surprised. So he has a little hidden secret that would not be acceptable amongst the Soprano group, if I'm correct. We know how prejudiced they are about everything. Finn witnessed that guy, like, he was going to smack him, but he, like, I don't know, he needs stitches. It was brutal. So he got exposed to that. Then they were trying to get him just to sleep on the job. Like, stop working so much. Get over here and sit down. And he's just like a nice guy that didn't need to be brought into their world. He didn't want it. And I'm not sure that when Meadow, got him this job, like, I don't think she knew, like, just show up and hang with the guys. Like, he was expecting to work. And he was like, oh, $20 an hour, that's great. Like, and he just kept trying to work, and they just finally just made him lazy. But he stood Vito up at that game. I don't know if that's going to come back to bite him in the ass. I don't know. Maybe Paulie will come to the rescue. Because Paulie started sucking up to him when he realized that he and Meadow were dating. He was having him do it, like, clean my tires. And then he was like, oh, come here, give me that. Here's some money. He's a mess. I don't know where this Vito situation is going to go. I think he's really afraid that Finn's going to say something. But Finn's he's not showing back up at the site. He didn't want to go to the game. He wants to just go back home. Oh, God, the whole suitcase situation. Meadow needs to stop whining. But now she's engaged, so I think that that'll just kind of calm things down with her. She needed some sort of a commitment other than them just living together. Carmela, she's been ditched by another lawyer that Tony had not already corrupted. But when he reached out to someone else, they were like, this is for, like, Tony Soprano? No, not going to do it. So then he's like, oh, yeah, and they reminded me that I've got, like, a heavy workload. I'm like, Tony is controlling her and trying to slow her down and stop her, basically, from going through with this divorce. But she's going to do it. I mean, she's struggling, and it's like she keeps hitting brick walls. But she's been married to him for so long, and she's in it so deep. It's like, what'd you expect? But she needs to get half of what he's got, period. There's a lot of scenes with Dr. Melfi. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to show. Really in-depth conversations. She really kind of was getting to the meat of his panic attacks. And at each one that he went through, he was like, well, we were talking about a cousin in this situation and a cousin from this situation. So it all came to a head. And when he was getting the panic attack at the golf course, that's when Johnny was telling him about the guy that had been killed, and he automatically thought of Tony B. And he just was like, and then he confronted him later. He's going to move him up, though, which Christopher's pissed about, but whatever. Yeah, there's so many open ways that this can go. You know what I mean? I'm anxious to see the next episode because I know Carmela's happy that Meadow is happy. I think that she approves of Finn. But at the same time that she is like really pushing for her divorce, she gets this good news. So the ending was kind of bittersweet. Thank you for watching this episode with me. Until the next video, which will be coming up very soon. And the next time, bye.